Have you ever needed something and you just didn't know what you were going to do? We needed gas to get back and forth to work one day. I got up that morning and I told God, God, we need a miracle. We need $10 for gas today and we have nothing. God had always told me that he would meet the need, and he would ask me, Sherry, what do you need? And I'd be like, well, we need gas. And he's like, get the gas. I'm like, God, I only have like, $10. What happens after the gas? And I need to get food for dinner. Or I need to get food for breakfast or something. He'd say, Sherry, I will meet the need. So I would do what was needed. And like the next day we would get a check from the insurance, or a card from someone that we weren't expecting. And it was just like, it was crazy. But the one day, it was about the end of January. It was 3 weeks away from Valentine's Day. That day when I got up, my husband and I, we had one car. So he would have to take me back and forth to work. It was a good little distance, and we would go past his work there and back. And then after he picked me up, we would go back home, do dinner, and then he would go to work nights, come back, and start all over again. We knew it took exactly $10 for us to get back and forth, and our gas was really low. So I told God, like I said that morning, God, I need $10 for gas today, and I don't know where it's coming from. I need a miracle. So I was at work, and my husband called me and told me something. He said, I'll show you when I get there. So when he got there to my work, I was just finishing up my shift. He handed me a set of cards. There was one for each of one of us, and then one for our youngest child that was still at home. And when I opened mine, there was $5 in it. When my husband opened his, there was $5 in it. And of course, my son got his own, but there was also $5 in it. My dad had went out and sent Valentine's Day cards, my dad and mom, and he had sent them 3 weeks early. God had to impress on him. God gets it started way back before you ever know. God had to impress on him that he needed to send us, they did that kind of stuff, on the holidays. But God had to have put that in motion from my dad 3 weeks ago to put it in the mail to where it would show up at our house the exact same day I got up and said, God, I need a miracle. And the thing is God already knew that it was on the way. It was already on the way. I just didn't know about it. But God already had it in control. The miracle's already on the way. You may not see it. You may not feel it. You may doubt it. You may be in a situation where you're like, God, I can't go on. But he is in control. I promise. And just try to trust him. I know for me, I go back and forth in situations where it's like, oh God, what are we going to do? And then he just takes care of it. But right now, we're all struggling, I think. And we don't turn to God enough. I know for my own self, I don't. But I do know that he will meet the need. So if you have a need today, just ask him. Just ask him. If you could, and you've seen this video, if you could subscribe and like and share, or just subscribe so you know that I'm here. But I really would like to try to get this monetized. My husband and I both have chronic illnesses, and trying just to figure out life. And I would love to get this channel grown. And I have so much to share, and I would love to share it with as many people as possible. But I know God will let it fall in the ears of those that he wants or needs to hear. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.